Hello guys, Silver Butterflies here. Yesterday I was making a video about abstract perfumes. Perfumes which is I cannot define, I cannot describe by the notes, by the chords, by the accords. And I decided to make a video about the scents and charisma, or perfumes and charisma. Because in the previous video I said that charisma is more important or perfume is more important. So what do you think, first of all? My personal opinion, for both men and women, charisma is first of all, and the perfume itself is the final touch. But let's talk about charisma. So charisma for men is sexiness, modest men. I like a guy with level. On the other hand, he should be very decent. On the other hand, he can laugh when he laughs. He can smile when he smiles. He can be sad sometimes, but with charisma. And I would recommend that for him. It will add some touch to it. It's a modern guy who is not embroidering about himself. He knows his price. He doesn't need to achieve something. Like, if, for instance, if he is surrounded by the same guys, he doesn't need to distinct himself or like brag a lot. He have to be just another modest guy and something in his head. And this is just a little final touch when he goes out. It's just on a daily basis. The second one, again, for men, I will do men and women. So 3 for men and all the rest for women. This is Bugatti pour eau de toilette pour homme. This is so lemony happiness, which is give the final touch for the guy who knows how to solve the problem. Like he knows what to do and how to do, and it's unusual scent. It's maybe old scent, but not that old. It's just to make yourself more established in this life. It's like you're driving Bugatti. And one of my gem in my collection, men's cologne, Balenciaga for Homme. To be charismatic, you have to be happy. To be happy, again, you have to achieve something financially, but it's not necessarily the case. You have to achieve something in your head that you are worthwhile in this life, and it's your charisma for you. This is hell. I cannot distinct any notes here, but they are so good and so sexy. It can be used for young guys. So young guys always buy something modern just from the shelves nowadays in a store. But look for something else and you will see the difference, because it will be totally different world for you. It's like you get yourself more dimension in life, so you get more charisma. And as for women, so many different varieties to be charismatic. You can be sexy, you can be jolly, you can be ha ha ha, and this is one of those from my past tense, but it's so modern even now. It's Salvador Dali, Le Roi de Soleil, the ray of sun in English. I just love it. I'm hunting for more amount. I couldn't find anywhere so far, and maybe I can find, of course I can find it online, but not for the price I wanted. Anyhow, it's just a dream, uh, somebody who just born in 90s, they would never ever appreciate it because they born in different era. They get to the store and it's different perfumes. Their nose is not catching it. Those people who bought it back in the day, they will appreciate it so much more because back then it wasn't that loud perfumes. Loudness in perfumes, is that what is killing charisma? Don't you think? Maybe I'm wrong, but I went through the stages and I don't want loudness in perfumes anymore. I like more silence, serenity, and charismatic mood. Another one, very unusual. It's like, what is charisma? When you not look like anyone else. This is your charisma. And this is Poppy Moreni. It's a kind of bittersweet perfume, very strange. That's what is charisma. It's like sometimes you can be strange, but charismatic. And if you ever see this kind of stuff, it's unusual. It doesn't look like anything else. It doesn't smell like anything else. It's just what you have to buy. There's no more much of Poppy Moreni as a designer on Fragrantica, I noticed. It's a pity because sometimes it can be squashed by more power of the more, richer brands, and something which is worthwhile to pay attention is just disappearing from use. And that one is a rarity in my collection, L'Arte di Gucci. I so love it. It's a Charisma. I was younger, much younger when I got it first. I had 100 ml bottle and it was matte. And here is the transparent bottle, but the juice exactly the same. It's so sexy. Just back then I was more, like, happy-go-lucky, funny girl, and this is actually added me more mysteriousness and charisma. And of course, charisma wasn't me because I was young and carefree, but this will add to any girl or any woman some kind of flaunt or some kind of charisma. And if you don't have it, yeah, you cannot have your own charisma. You cannot buy charisma with your perfumes, but you can grow it. You have to grow your charisma inside of you. Here it is. So that would be it for now about charisma and scents, charisma and perfumes. Tell me, what is charisma in your imagination? What is charisma in your comprehension? It would be nice to hear from you guys. All the best. Bye for now. I'm your silver butterfly.